Still in the first half of this third period of play. Welcome for those of you just tuning in here now. Bridgeport's holding on to a 5-4 lead in what has been an offensive explosion tonight. Intercepted at center by Ralston. Goes it in front. Dishes it up again here. He scores! What a play!
You can just see the weight shift, James, there in that slap shot where he's able to just hang it as he walks into it and beats the goaltender low stick side.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? It's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Takes a shot, and that one's turned away. Quick feed to Gauthier. And he slides it quickly to Kokanen. Big time stop there. Gains the zone through the middle. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Hartford's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. Both teams are set. We'll try the puck here. The Phantoms win the draw. Takes a shot. And that goes off a player in front. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Feeds the puck over to Gauthier. The Islanders are on the attack. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Quick pass across to Robertson. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Bridgeport's got possession of the puck. Here's a short pass to Lundmark. Tosses it on to Ocular. And a great heads-up defensive play here. The Phantoms gain control of the puck against the wall. Shot! And that caroms off a body in the lane. And now he passes it to Timiani. Through the neutral zone up along the wing.
Well, you're leading late in the game. You've got to find a way to kill the clock. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there.
Good stand-up hit. Shot! And he makes the save. Scoops up the puck now. And some good footwork to kick it away. And too much traffic in front blocks that one.
Krona's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it's a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
Tries to feed it over to Miuchev. Off the outside of the post and stays out.
Bridgeport's been working hard and they put forth a strong effort throughout this entire game, and that's the reason they have the lead. They wanted to extend their cushion, but in interception now here. James is opportunistic, right? He knows when to jump, he knows when to pounce, does a great job of it, and he's able to get the puck going the other way. He gets an assist on this one. He started the entire thing.
Playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
St. Ivanhoe's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Final minute of regulation. to. Pass out front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Lehigh Valley's got it in the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Greentree. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And there's the whistle stopping the play. Novikov's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Lehigh Valley's won the draw. Scores! Well, special teams is having a night here this evening.
But their command of the puck and the way they're using the space in the offensive zone here, James, they're manipulating the PK units coming out, and they're finding a way to get lanes to the net.
Lehigh Valley's got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James,
No
but they
kidding.
need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
The Phantoms have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Icing is the call. We're going to face up at the other end.
Roano's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. Morrison's won a big draw on their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change. Yeah, this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker. And a win weller. As that empty net goal ran in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And he's got the answer for that one.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all...
It's on the inside of the iron. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Lehigh Valley's once promising performance in this one quickly dissolved once the puck dropped in that third period, Cheryl.
It certainly did, James, and it shows you how quickly momentum can change or shift in a game, and they just couldn't find a way to get back on their toes. They spent the entire third on their heels.
Welcome to those of you just joining us here in the first half of period number 3. Rochester's holding down a 4-3 lead in what has been a barn burner tonight. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice. does not get to the net.
Syracuse looks to get things going now with the puck. Minton's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Turned aside with the glove. Gusta's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Syracuse wins the draw here in the offensive zone. And a great save! Rochester's got the puck shorthanded. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Syracuse gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Nice zone entry on the left side. Into the corner now. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Nice job to escape the zone. One last rush here on this power play. Broken up at center by Wood. Big time stop.
Hellberg's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat, grade A, and he makes the stop.
You have to look at that one as a blown opportunity as they still trail by a goal as the power play expires.
Well, when you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal, you have to generate some momentum, and the first stop is putting it in the back of the net, and now they're back at even strength.
Set up the Colts.
The Americans get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend.
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. Great patience by the shooter as the goaltender drops into the butterfly, but doesn't go glove hand, instead goes blocker side, stick side high. What a finish.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. And it's a quick pass to Jimmy. Picked up along the boards by Goya. The Americans have a hold of it in the defensive zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Syracuse has possession of the puck. The Crunch have the puck in their own zone. Great read by Johnson. Shuts them down. Syracuse looks to break out of their own end. Into the offensive zone. Rochester's got the puck in their own end. Goes right to the crease. And he opts to wait for more support. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Syracuse plays along the wing. Shot. Denies on the play. Referee's hand goes up in the air. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. The Americans will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
As the power play unit steps out on the ice, they've got to reset mentally here, James, and just get rid of all the other opportunities that they've had and forget about them. Because the time is the present right now, and they've got to make good on this one.
The Comets are in the on-deck circle on the schedule, and I'll tell you what, it's a big game for both teams coming up, and that'll be a good one. I hope you'll be there. You know we will. Prevenich has won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Big time stop there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Fires it, and that was stopped.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And leaves the comfort of his crease to play the puck. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Quick feed to Allen. Oh, gets a piece of it with the glove. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Oh, that's a big-time clearing attempt there.
Yeah, it's a great defensive play. You got to be strong on your stick. You got to know where everyone is, and let's face it, coach knows exactly who's out there at this time of the game for that very reason.
Puck clears the zone. Syracuse will play it from behind the net. And that pass is redirected. Quick shot. Too easy with the glove. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Hinostroza's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Sachin's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And now he moves it quickly to Zanin. On the attack along the boards. Denies him in front.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Rochester's back to even strength. Huge effort by their penalty-killing unit.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play went out there. Looks like their sticks were held tight, and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Scooped up along the wall by Buchinger. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one. And if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift. Smart play by the shooter here. The presence of mind to recognize that there's a lot of traffic and put it to the net. And the goaltender, I mean, he can't see this puck, James. We can't see where it is with all of these bodies net front, and it finds the back of the net.
The Americans take possession here in the open ice. Oh, and he whiffs. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Uppen. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! They've tied it up here with a timely goal in the zone.
Now with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated and rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they've fought their way back, and they're in the game now.
Syracuse found the equalizer they sorely coveted, and look at this return.
And this is awesome. I mean, these are the games that everyone loves to be in, and that star players look to execute in these games. That's why they get paid the big bucks.
Knocked away. Inside the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Rusek. Puck picked up by Murray. Now a quick pass from Rusek. What a steal in his own end. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Takes the pass. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a piece of it with his glove, and it keeps it. Takes it in front. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. There's the buzzer, 60 minutes. Some play has solved absolutely nothing. So let's go to overtime. And we'll do that next here on EA Sports. All right, call it now. Who's got that OT winner up his sleeve? Overtime is underway. Dumps it in. The Americans have played the puck from behind the net. And that's just out of reach. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Great defensive effort with the stick. Picked up along the wall by Minton. Thompson swinging the puck through center ice. To the front. Chance to win it. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
A critical draw here. Syracuse takes possession off the draw. Gaining momentum along the wing. For the win! Oh, what a save to keep it tied! Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped. Feeds the puck up to Sachin. Rochester's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, and that battle ends as the puck gets loose. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Feeds it over to Rusek. He carries the puck up along the wing. Dumps the puck in. Syracuse has it behind the cage. And they'll go on the attack after that turnover. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The Americans have it now. A chance to win it. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Hilbert's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Prevenich has won it in their own end. Taken along the wall by Sweezy. Syracuse with possession in their own zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. And he loses control of the puck. Into the offensive zone. The Crunch have taken possession in their own end. Takes the feed. Here they are on the attack. For the win! Oh, we are still tied! What a stop! 60 minutes plus. Overtime solves nothing, so we'll take it to the skills competition. The shootout looms next. Chisholm's at center ice. He's ready to get this thing underway. And he stops that attempt.
I think he just does a great job of making himself as big as possible and took away all the shooting angles.
Thompson's up next. It's his time to shine. Oh, he had it on his stick, but couldn't finish.
Sometimes simple is the most effective in these situations, and he just gets in too tight and just runs.
Stops it. This might be turning into a save-out instead of a shootout.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1v1 against the goaltender, and he's challenging at the top of his crease, but most importantly, he's trapped.
And he turns it aside.
He does a great job on this shootout here, James, and there's so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does. He looks confident, he looks composed, and
makes a save and look good to another.
yeah, the body language, everything about him is telling you that he's confident and composed right now.
Kevich's got a chance to be the hero if he can come up with a clutch goal. Scores! And that's the game! What a brilliant conclusion to a fantastic game, and this fan base is on their feet. Still in the first half of this third period of play. Welcome for those of you just tuning in here now. The Penguins lead it by 1. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Pasha. Drives to the crease. He scores! There it is! His first of the season!
see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
Well, they need a breather here, try to regroup after giving up 2 quick ones here, Cheryl.
Yeah, not 1 quick strike, but 2, James. And sometimes you take your time out just to slow things down. You know your opponent has momentum. Just kind of want to deflate that temperature a little bit and give your players an opportunity to just get reset and refocus.
Sent into the offensive zone. The Thunderbirds gain possession. Here they come. And a great save!
Suchanik's able to square up to the shooter right here, who's in a dangerous position in the slot area. What a great save, James.
Scores! He's on the board!
This is nothing new for him. His 20th goal of the season, James. Man, he's got an unbelievable ability to disguise his shot. Absolutely incredible.
20 already!
James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
Wilkes-Barre Scranton's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, they feel like they're contributing.
Shuts him down! Moves it to Phil. Plays it in on the breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his speed and didn't slow down, James, and it's all about patience and composure, outleading the goaltender, finding the room and burying it. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in. Breakaway, James, and that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Penguins have a 4-goal lead. Moves it quickly over to tries.
Sometimes we have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
The Marlies are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. And he comes up with a stop there. And the puck's knocked loose. The Thunderbirds have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Gaucher. Springfield's got it from behind their own net. The Thunderbirds played along the wing. With the stop. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Clark's been struggling to find offense, and you can certainly feel it in his play. You know, just look at his habits. He's holding on to the puck a little too long, not taking the shot when he has it. You can sense the frustration during this pointless streak.
Slides it across. Scooped up along the wall by Gaucher. Logs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And that's stolen by Gaucher. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Dickinson's won the draw there on the attack. And he shuts the door on that. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Slides into Dickinson. Here they come on the attack down the left side. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Penguins are across the line and into the offensive end. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Drives to the page, and they score! Well, I guess better late than never.
Well, there's just a lack of preparation and focus to start this game, and that is pretty evident by the scoreboard, James. But hey, now they have some life. They've got it on the board. Let's see what they can do the remainder of the game. Well, he's had an incredible game and just made so many beautiful saves that I'd be angry at the here as they've given up some opportunities late and the shutout is lost.
The Thunderbirds have definitely gone with the shoot-first mentality tonight, but they continue to trail late in this third period. With possession along the wall. Good battle along the boards to the puck. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Ford's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
Scranton's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. They score! Power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why he spent so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity. Man, he gets that puck off in a hurry, doesn't he? I mean, he just pulls the puck in towards his body, changes the angle of the shot, and buries it.
The Thunderbirds haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
Kimmelin's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a shot! Oh, what a save in front! Kick pass to Denver. There's back-to-back saves.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Here in the late going to the frame, the Thunderbirds are down a pair. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Great stretch passes and connects. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
Suchanik's faced a lot of shots tonight, James, and he's been dialed in and made the necessary saves, but his team's been excellent in front of him, generating some offense and a reason why they have a lead.
Handles the puck at the point. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Johnson for the puck, and it's knocked away. Kimmelin's going to play it against the half wall. Springfield's got the puck along the boards. Under a minute to go in the third. Puts it on net, and that caroms off a body in traffic. Springfield's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Feeds it over. And it was off the post.
Springfield's been
Scores! And they're cooking now.
the opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. The extra tackle comes on with the goalie out of the net. Have the advantage and they use it quickly. They're all over the ice. They're all over the puck. Coverage is running and they bury it.
The Thunderbirds desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back. And you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Fires it on net. Oh, and it just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. Springfield's got a hold of the puck. They go on the attack through center. Tate's got it against the boards. The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goalie. The extra attacker's out. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Moves the puck to Haight. And it is all over with this one. Well, from a moral victory standpoint, they certainly were in this one. Probably one of their best efforts in the last few games. But you don't get points for moral W's.
Yeah, you don't, James. And this is really tough one to swallow for them. I mean, they played a great game right from the start, but found themselves getting into a deficit that they weren't able to crawl back from. So this is a real tough one. They have to find a way to reset, and it's feeling pretty heavy right now.